Sweet. All right, so I'm just going to do a bit of an intro as to what this show is. We've been doing the Supercross stuff, which has been really fun, and a bunch of people have been getting into it. So the grand plan of this whole thing was essentially we wanted to do a Supercross companion in the same way that Joe Rogan does his fight companion, where basically we just sit down and watch the races live. So we have got the... Atlanta is about to go live, so we've just paused it. We're a tiny bit late on setting up, so we're pausing it. In the video itself on YouTube, you are going to be able to basically, like, if you've got NBC Gold or if you've got a way of watching the race again, you can just basically pause the race and line it up with our timer that's going to be coming up on the screen. So you can line this up and sort of watch it as we watch it. I've got my producer Mick is in the studio once again. Welcome back, Mick. And then we're just gonna be a couple of mates sitting here. Just got a coffee. Thanks, Rick. And we're just gonna sit, watch the races, and talk about it. And then I guess we'll do a breakdown like right as it's fresh. So that'll be the first breakdown. Chuck this up on YouTube. And let us know what you think or don't. Go from there. So we'll pause this. The lights is literally about to start, so frothing. This thing, we don't have the right cord for one of these bad boys. AC's got the whole shot. Alright, that's probably all it's going to be. So, AC out in front. Who else have we got? No, sorry. Oh, so we got Faulkner out in front. I thought AC must have got the whole shot. Right, give us a chance. Give us a chance. Sexton is in second right now. I haven't seen, for the record too, I haven't seen anything of this yet at all. I've only seen some qualifying times and just stuff off Instagram. So Cianciarulo on the 19, Ralph? Since when? Dude, this is like exactly how we wanted for this to shape up too. Like the two dudes leading the series out front, and then Sexton, like we said that at the start, like Sexton was going to be like one of the fastest dudes this year. So this is sick. Is this just the one, like it's just one race, like there's no Triple Crown in this?
Yeah, I believe it's back to the original format, just a complete showdown format. So yeah, should be a good round to see, obviously East versus West, and see where they're all at.
Man, I really think I think that there's not that much difference in terms of speed, man, really. Like in terms of the East and the West, I think that the West probably has like more experienced dudes though. Like if you look at the guys that are running up the front of the championship, I think that's what it is they just have a little bit more experience going for them.
Yeah, and you think of the start of the year, sort of like what we mentioned last week with, they're only a few rounds in for the East guys.
Yeah, true.
And, the others have had a couple of weeks off to get fresh, go back to the test track, and now they're still obviously pretty race fit from the first half of the season.
Yeah, and I wonder too, like, because all the West Coast dudes have been riding outdoors. Dude, Adam's style this year, like, he just looks so good on a motorcycle.
Doesn't he look smooth?
Dude,
so comfortable.
Like, aggressive. He looks like he did. I remember saying I can't remember which podcast I said it in, but I was talking about when he crashed in Geneva. Like, this is how he looks when he crashed in Geneva. Like, he looks so fucking good that night. It was crazy. So who we got? Ferranda's 4th, Hayes 5th. That's pretty cool. Davalos is in 6th. Cooper. Oh, shout out to your boy Mosman. And then McElrath 9th. They're not going to be pumped with that.
Leading up to this, McElrath would have been probably one of the ones that you'd put in the top 3 or 4, really, wouldn't it?
Oh, he should be, 100%. Dude, Tyler Keefe will not be happy right now. He's in 9th. He's nearly 10 seconds off. Damn, dude. And then Smith is 17th, dude.
Martin back in 14th. 14 seconds off the lead as well. Hampshire.
Man, Martin's just not having a great year. I didn't see him doing well, but on that bike. You think about when was the last time that bike got anything? Barely. That RMZ 250 is lucky to get a seat cover. I could be wrong, but I don't remember if they've ever updated that thing.
Right. But have a look at the top, basically the top 22 names that you see up on there. It is such a stacked, it's a stacked showdown. Like, it's exactly what we would have wanted as a fan.
Man, like, really all you need out of this as well is like a battle up the front, Like, you don't need all the dudes there. Like, we really just need one dude from the west, one dude from the east, and like put them together. We really don't. I don't think we need to know, because like, look at this. Shane's just got a terrible start and is just buried in the pack. Like, this is an indication of how good he is compared to the east versus west. So I think like really what you need is you just need two good dudes from either coast to go at it. Dude, Sexton is holding it down. Adam looks faster. He looks a lot faster, actually. Adam looks sketchy right there, though, through the whoops. That's, like, kind of the thing, man. Like, it's so hard to balance. Like, you're going... Like, look at how he scrubbed that jump then. Like, you're going that much faster, but at the end of the day, like, you've still got that dude in front of you. You can't ride through the guy,
Absolutely. It's one thing to catch up, but then you still got to get past, haven't you?
Yeah.
Then we look at, what are we at? Ferrandis, nearly 5 seconds back.
Yeah, they've dropped them, dude.
These three are setting a cracking pace, obviously, at the front.
I wish this was a Triple Crown as well, bro. Like, let's ditch... How about we ditch all the heat races for the Triple Crown rounds, and then we go, instead of doing heat races, we just go straight to like a top 10 shootout in the stadium at the night program, and then 3 mains for both classes. Like, that would be so much better than doing all the heats, LCQs, and then 1 main event for these. Like, these dudes are fucking ripping right now. I want to see 3 of these. I don't want to see a heat race at LCQ. Like, let's just ditch that for the Triple Crown races, and then let's just go straight into top 10 shootout, and then 3 mains. That shit would be sick.
Good fan experience.
Dude, it'd be so much better.
3 pressured main events for it would be fantastic every round.
Dude, Faulkner is just killing it.
Did you expect, like, obviously when we get to this showdown now, for Faulkner to say be this far in front? Like, obviously he's had a fantastic start to his season.
Well, I guess that you got to think. Yeah, there he goes.
Nice.
Adam just makes a pass on Chase, clean too, man. This is gonna get sick right now. AC and Faulkner going at it. These dudes, like, they don't interact a lot, man. Like, they're not on the same coast. They're not training together every day. Like, Adam's doing his thing, Faulkner's doing his thing. Like, that's a legit battle of supremacy at a team. Like, that's the other, like, cool dynamic with all this stuff.
For sure.
But if you think about it, though, like, Adam's been riding outdoors, and this is not to make excuses for Adam. All right, so let's actually look. So it's 1.8 seconds now.
That's the cool thing. Like, we just seen, obviously, Adam just make that move on Sexton.
Yeah.
But he was about 2 seconds back and still had to pass somebody, and now he's closed time.
Yeah, now he's 1.6.
That's a huge thing to do. Obviously, he's got some pace coming from behind.
The track is letting you push too, but it's like it's a mix of it.
Oh,
like
1.1.
What we just saw with, yeah, dude, he's eating Faulkner up right now. God damn, son.
And look at the gap back to Sexton already.
Yeah, dude.
He's opened up 1.3 seconds.
Yeah, you could tell, like, Adam was way faster. I love that sand section, by the way. All right, we got him down the bottom corner here. Dude, this is fun.
It's good.
This is good. I like
chat.
this. Damn. Oh, if AC just leaves him right now, that'd be the gnarliest shit, dude.
Be a nice discussion back in the Kawasaki Transporter.
No, there's no discussion after that. It's just like fucking AC walks in with his swinging dick and just owns that truck. There's no more talking. Fuck. It's going to be interesting though, man. Like, Faulkner's not just going to, like, give up and be like, oh, okay, see ya. But that is interesting. Like, when a dude, when he is your teammate, like, you really can't go as hard as you would if it was, say, like, Ferrandis or...
So Ferrandis has obviously got Sexton.
Dude, Ferrandis is on the
He's
move
on charge.
massively.
Well, he's closed a couple of seconds on the leaders too. He's on the charge.
Dude, yeah, he's ripping. I wonder if he's got, like, I haven't really been paying attention to lines. Like, I wonder if he's doing anything different. The whoops are gnarly. I like that, though.
All right, we're under a second.
Yeah. So, what, 2 laps and he ate a second. And, dude, Ferrandis is right there, eh? Oh, no, that was a lapper. My bad, I'm getting excited. It's interesting if Austin can now not make a mistake. Like, he kind of OJ'd a bit there.
Here we go.
Yeah, dude. Man, I seriously think Adam right now is like the best dude to ride a lights bike since Villapoto. Honestly, like the way he's riding. Oh, little OJ there. Inside, 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 and thank you very much. AC to the lead. Steez over the finish. Get out of town, Adam, you little savage. Bro. And, like, there's no chance for a reply now. So if Adam basically doesn't make a mistake and doesn't get jacked by lappers. Now, can Ferrandis get in this battle, though?
Definitely, look. Ferrandis,
Dude, look at that.
He's gapped him by a second already. 9 tenths.
Is that Ferrandis right there, though?
Yep.
Damn, so he's coming too, man. Bro, 4 minutes left. So Adam needs to, like, not get jacked by lappers, basically. And if Austin, I wonder if Ferrandis can get yeah, there he goes, straight through the whoop, same line. Exactly the same pass. Dude, Austin, you need to shut the door on that shit. Here we go, though. He does not have to be as nice now to Ferrandis. Yeah, he just let it go, man. There was no fight in that then from Faulkner. It's kind of hard when a dude's going that much quicker, though, I guess. Now, dude, this is interesting. So 1.9 to Adam.
Do you think Ferrandis can close that down?
Yeah, dude, he's so good, man. But, like, Adam's on it, dude. You just never know, too. Like, you never know if Adam's in that full flow state right now. Like, you don't know if he's doing it more comfortably than Ferrandis. Like, Ferrandis could be pushing hard for all we know. And Adam could be, like, really in that flow state. So, like, he's going quick. So, Sexton 4th. Man, that's gnarly. Like, I did not... Wonder what's going on there. Like, if Sexton just can't run that pace.
It looks like Adam's still gapping him. 2.4 seconds just about.
Yeah, because it was 1.9 behind when he passed Faulkner.
And Ferrandis has got clear track now. Like, he's 2 seconds ahead of Faulkner.
It's just interesting to see where the lappers are going to come from. Show us the battle. I mean, I get it, but, like, give us some split screen action here. I wonder how much it comes into play for them too when, like, they're going from west to east in terms of, like, bike setup and testing and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. It must play a fair bit in the into their program.
They're so good though, but, like, and I guess too, like, the teams that have obviously the West Coast team, West and East Coast team, they're gonna have settings. Dude, I'm pretty pumped for Mosman. He's a really, really, really nice kid. Like, one of the coolest kids I've met in racing.
So I wonder what happened to Smith. Like, to be a lap down.
Oh, he's out, obviously.
Obviously something happened.
Well, there goes. Damn, that's Smith's season, really. I mean, that's 21st. You can't. Damn, he's out. So, the Troy Lee team is not going to win a championship on the East Coast with Jordan Smith, basically. Damn, the East-West, can throw some stuff at you that you just...
Yeah. Definitely throwing some spenders here. Like, you have a look at... What's Hampshire now? Nearly 43 seconds down. Like, you just wouldn't have picked that.
Hampshire, just to me, like, again, I think that speaks to, like, the depth on the West Coast. I think he's up there, and he's sort of in the conversation, but he's really not. If you look at the speed and the times, and it's just, he's sort of there, but he's really not there. Like, Smith was there. But, dude, this is a ride from Adam. He could do this for 30 laps, bro. Like, that's what I was saying. Like, you see a dude like Ferrandis, he might have been coming, right? Ferrandis might have been coming hard. Ooh,
oh, yeah.
Who is that? McAdoo? McAdoo on Peters. Did Peters just get freezed by McAdoo?
For sure.
Frozen. I wouldn't be happy either on that thing. So Adam's in lappers big time now. That's what I mean. So, like, let's look at the times now. So you've got Ferrandis is 3.4 seconds back now. So, like, he was obviously coming. That's sort of the, 4 minutes to go. And it's like AC's in that full flow, like hitting his marks, going for it, in the routine, in his rhythm, every single line he's hitting. Like, the whole track is pieced together. At this point, when I'm looking at Adam, I don't see a dude that's like got a weak section. I don't see a guy that's like even switching sections. It's literally on rails around the track. And so Ferrandis, obviously, speed-wise, he was pinning it, but that doesn't mean that he's in that same state. So he's going fast enough to get by the other dudes, but then when he gets there, it's like, is he just giving it that extra bit of throttle? Like, he's sliding out of turns? Is he pushing hard? Like, the pace was there, but is he pushing the pace?
Yep.
Whereas Adam's in that rhythm. And that's what it looked like, and I guess that's really what's happened. Like, he's 4 seconds back. So all AC's done. Like, he's not going faster. That's just the speed that he can go super comfortably all main event.
And just look at it, like, there's aggression, but smooth.
Yeah. Oh,
like,
dude.
every transfer, just landing in the right spot.
Yeah, bro.
Everything's
for
perfect.
Sure. Yeah, just straight flow state, dude. But this is a good ride from Faulkner still, really. Like, no crashes, no mistakes, going to come out here with points. Dude, I love the way Adam rides. You know who he reminds me of at the moment? Is when Dino was, like, killing it on a lights bike winning championships.
In that state.
Yeah, 100%. Come on, what happened here? Let's go. Don't pause. God damn it, we should have waited. That's my fault. All right, technical difficulties. I'm assuming Adam Cincerello just won that race. We haven't got all the Wi-Fi situation fully sorted here because we just moved in. So we're like, this is a work in progress. We're like slowly trying to piece this together. So yeah, we just lost the Wi-Fi, but
we're in the sighting lap, obviously, for the main event.
Yeah, so now this will be the first of the mains. But shout out to your boy AC, and then Ferrandis coming in second. So that's 2 West Coast riders, and then we went Faulkner and Sexton. So that's 2 for 2. So at this point, I guess we're giving the edge to the West Coast riders, and the West Coast dudes did it on East Coast dirt. That's something else to think about. So, yeah, that was sick, man. AC, like, dude, I texted him after Phoenix, and I just said to him, like, that was the best lights ride I've seen since Villopoto. Like, I really think that's sort of the level that he's on at the moment.
Some of those, like, at the start of the season, there's a few hiccups sort of thing, but as soon as that got out of the way, hey, it's just been...
Well, it's hard. Like, the hiccups come from the mud, really.
Yeah.
Because it was mud race at Anaheim 1, and then the next one that we had was San Diego, right? San Diego was
mud. Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, you kind of throw that out of the equation, and he's been pretty solid.
They're like 2 wildcard events, aren't they? When you chuck mud into it, it's a real wildcard.
The interesting thing with A1 is I was like, dude, Cooper, that was like you dumb shit. Like the way Cooper rode, I was like, that was stupid. That you're going too fast in those conditions. And to me, that was like rookie Cooper Webb all over again. And I'm like, man, like we don't need rookie Cooper Webb this year. We need like super switched on, making great decisions Cooper Webb. That's what we need.
Yep.
And then it turns out that he was just comfortable. Like, I really thought, I was like, man, you are making a big mistake by going this fast. And dude, the crazy thing is that 5th that he got at A1, that could be the thing that wins in the championship. Like, he was way back. He was out of that race at A1, was not even in the picture. And then all of a sudden, last 4 or 5 laps, still doubling that double.
Yeah.
Eating dudes alive, and then comes in with a top 5. And I chalked that up to like a dude that was, what I really thought it was is I was like, oh man, maybe he's like not fit, or he's not, he knows there's some like holes in the program in a way, and he saw an opportunity to send it and just sent it. I didn't really think that to ride to those conditions, like you look at the way Ken rode, you look at the way Eli rode, they look like 450 dudes that really knew that, hey, this could be the race that ruins the championship for us. None of those dudes are going to send it in the mud the way Cooper did. But it turns out that's just how good the dude is right now.
He's got belief in his program. It was obviously right from the outset that he must have had belief in what was under him, and obviously the training that he's put in the off season.
And it's so easy to discount that mud race. It's so easy to like, I did it. That's what I did. I literally was like, you were just cool to take risks. That's it. That's all I thought about. I did not look at that 5th in A1 and think like that was like a championship caliber ride. But like that literally could be the thing that wins in the championship.
For sure.
So, all right, we're about to go on the first of these Triple Crowns. Who you calling for the win? Go right now, Mick. Go.
I'm an Eli fan, so I'll be going for Eli.
Righto. Toenails.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Webb and Roxon out front again.
Wow.
The homies. They'll be so pumped for each other. Dude, Webb, come on, bro. Give someone a go. Wait, what happened to Ken?
Who went off the side at Who went off at the start? No one?
Nah, Ken's still there. He just got pushed by Marvin and Baggett. Damn, turns out KTMs have some legit horsepower running. Someone said the Hondas are super fast though this year.
Yeah, I think the out of the box package of the Honda is a really good horsepower package.
Don't tell Toby that. Coupe de Loup. It's crazy too because he's literally going to think like I'm the man in this Triple Crown format. He thinks he's the man anyway. Where's your boy? Tomac 13th.
Deep.
Yeah, it's not where you want to be.
Behind his teammate. What do we got? Savachi, Tomac. Yeah. Definitely not coming in as the fastest qualifier.
Yeah.
The start's really buried him, obviously.
Yeah. This is a pretty crucial first turn for a start. Short start straight into a left-hander. Like the dudes on the inside obviously have a pretty big advantage for that kind of setup. It's going to be interesting to see the...
Great start from Plessinger.
Yeah, true, eh?
Very good start from him.
Brayton too. Bowers, Hill, Wilson, Chad in the top 10. The whole, like, this is a jump whoops section too. No one's, I mean, maybe I haven't seen the 450s, but if they're jumping through the whoops, that's a big advantage for Marv because, man, he is struggling in the whoops. I just don't think he's big enough. That's really all it is. I don't think he's big or strong enough. I could be an idiot, but you look at the history of whoop savages. Davey Millsaps, massive dude.
Absolutely.
Anyone that's big, like even Weston Pike started going really good in the whoops, just those big dudes. And then you look at Toby in Dakar, in the Fink, and you watched, like, obviously filming him in the aerial stuff, and then you see they're skimming the whoops. Isn't that crazy, dude, that the 450s can just get on top of them? The best lights dudes with the best bikes, they can't skim the whoops.
Such a big difference, isn't it?
Oh, it's crazy, dude.
Same with a guy like Plessinger. Like the tall people got all that leverage. Just Toby's obviously quite tall as well.
Dude, I remember seeing Keisha go over the bars so bad at the KTM test track when he first got over there. He just couldn't get back far enough, and the things just kicked him, and you just see him go like, boom, and like the bike literally just kicked him in the ass, and he went flying over the handlebars. It was gnarly. And then, dude, Malcolm crushes the whoops, another massive dude.
Yep.
Like, I didn't finish my point before. Like, you film Toby out of the chopper at Fink, and it's like the bike just moves underneath him. It's like It's like the whoops aren't big enough to move his weight. But then you look at a guy like my brother, who's the same build as me, and it's just like, ward, like just throwing him around. So I just think Marv, his problem in the whoops, he just seems so petite to be on the 450 going through the whoops. Like, I just think it favors big dudes so much more than what people give it credit for. This is a good ride from Marv, though. Like, a better ride for sure. Ken needs to get around Plessinger ASAP, Rocky.
If you're the KTM boss, you'd be pretty happy at the moment. Top
big
three,
time.
very, very consistent.
Yeah, Pitt's chilling right now. Yeah, they've already started jumping through the whoops. See, Marv,
Here we
dude,
go.
as
Look at
soon
that.
as Marv jumped...
Oh, no.
Bro. As soon as Marv jumps through the whoops, and like, he has a massive advantage jumping through the whoops. I don't know why that is. Maybe because he's had to practice it so much because he's the first guy to start jumping them.
Yeah.
But then it's like a French thing too, I guess.
And correct me if
that's unlucky, dude. And Coop turned down pretty low. Yeah,
He's
dude,
carrying
that's
some
just...
speed.
See, that's what Faulkner needed to do in the lights. As soon as he got an inkling that he was going a little bit too slow out of the whoops and didn't get the run, he just shuts the door. At least you give yourself a 50-50. Really. Like, you could go down, they could go down, but if you don't close the door, it's just you just get past.
Yeah, and
There's no...
when you see the pace that they're obviously coming from behind as well.
Yeah, big time.
You've got to be able to sort of see that, I'm guessing.
Dude, that sand section's sick. See, like, I like that, man. Slow the tracks down. Like, real technical sand section, deep ruts, super steep up ramp. Well, that to me looks rad. Baggett is coming hard right now for Marvin. Interesting to see what happens in the whoops now.
At this point in the race, do you think Tomac would have made a bit more of a dent, being the fastest qualifier and obviously a great round last week? We're still back in, 12 seconds behind the leaders. That's quite a move to come back forward.
Say that again, sorry, dude.
Tomac, like, what do we...
This is just him, dude. This is just what he does.
Yeah.
This is what Tomac does. And it sucks. Like, I said that in the last one of these, like, what Tomac do you get? Do you get the dude that stomps everybody in the face?
Yep.
And then makes everybody leave and go like, oh, I don't know how to ride? Or do you get this Tomac that starts in 29th? Like, it's a mystery, man. And he has to just be scratching his head, dude. Like, who's he behind?
We got Dino.
Like, Savachi... Oh, no, that's Bowers. I was going to say Savachi's going in front of him. Chad's in 8th. Yeah, boy! That gear looks lit. I want to get, like, a good look at that gear on Reedy. They're still skimming. Yeah, that gear Chad's running is pretty cool. I love that O'Neill stuff that Dean's got on too. They're not really... I wonder how defensive Dean's having to be right now, because they're not really catching Chad at all. Chad, Bowers, Brayton, Roxon.
Chad's got right on the back of...
dude.
Chad's got on the back of Bowers pretty well too. Seems to be closing in a bit.
Bowers is underrated, man. He's a good rider. Here we go. Whoops again, man, Marv.
He is on a charge.
Dude, Marv is throwing the hammer down right now. You can see how bad he wants this. Dude, Baggett's there still too. That was a mistake. There is a balance, man. Like, what Marv did then to go around the outside, obviously he's changing lines up, but like, there is a balance, because now that brought Baggett so much closer to him. Like, it's one thing to charge and be super aggressive, but you still have to know that you've got lines to cover.
You still got to hit all your marks.
Yeah, like, you can't... Yeah, you really can't give that much away, especially with a dude like Baggett on the back. Like he's a KTM dude. Oh, Baggett just missed a triple. That's gonna... Yeah. It's just like... Marv's just light as a feather through the whoops. Like, you just... it's like he's tiptoeing when he jumps. There's never a hard landing when he's jumping whoops like that. But you could even see Cooper. It's like Marv's just got more patience than everybody else.
He's like he skims through.
Yeah,
it's like a rock skimming across water. For
yeah,
Marv.
dude,
he really is. He's just bouncing on the top, pretty much, isn't he?
Yeah, 100%. Man, it'd be interesting to see if he can get this gap back. I've said interesting so much. This whole race is interesting. I get it. It'll be crazy to see if he can pull this in because now it's 1.2. Wait, is this a Triple Crown? This whole time I thought this was a Triple Crown.
No, not for this one. We're just a single main event for Atlanta.
Oh shit, I'm hopeless.
Yeah.
This whole time I'm just going, oh well, they'll re-rack him. Dude, Marv wants this so bad. This is the most aggressive I've seen him all yet. Yeah, see, you have to follow. You get sections like that.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
again.
Same thing.
I think he ate way too much sand just then. I think whoa, Cooper.
Gee.
Dude, wide line set him up for the rhythm. This is such a turning point race. Atlanta is a turning point race in the series. By the time you get to Atlanta, like, we know who the championship dudes are. Like, the guys that are winning by Atlanta,
yep,
you know they're going to be there.
Definitely.
I think it was super important for Ken to get a win coming into Atlanta. Like, a fourth, if he's in fifth. Like, if Plessinger's beating Ken at this point, that's not good. If Cooper wins this one, that's a massive confidence boost. And then if Marvin wins this one, then it lets everybody know that he's still in the hunt. So much hinges on this race. And for Cooper to be doing what he's doing right now out front is, like, it's massive. And he's not doing this clean. He's making some mistakes. So if he can win a race at this critical of a point in the series while still making mistakes, that's a big bad news bears for a lot of people.
It's a bold statement,
dude, and he's making it work.
Yep.
He doesn't look all the way comfortable right now, and the track is going away at this point as well.
That sand section is getting deep right through the middle. We got,
man, Marv just eats. I don't know how he eats, and then he goes to the outside line. Same thing.
That second half of the track though, he is super quick.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh no, stalled again.
What, did he just slow up again?
Yep.
Oh, dude. Marvin, you blew it.
Now all the work to do again.
Well, I mean, there's 10 minutes. He needs to get Baggett right now. He needs to lay the hammer down, Marvin.
Baggett's riding really, really well.
Baggett's
really
solid,
consistent.
man.
Very, solid.
So where'd he go?
Stalled it there.
He went to go to that outside line. Again, you need to know where you can push. He has to get Baggett too. Like, if Cooper gets first and then Marvin Ken in third and fifth, dude, Marvin must have no goggles right now.
He's been sanded every time.
Yeah, he's been getting filled in hard.
So let's have a look back through the top 10. What do we got? Webb, Baggett, Muscan, Plessinger, Roxon, Brayton, Tomac. The move from Savachi on Bowers and Dino in 10th.
Come on, Chad. Let's get Savachi out of the top 10. Let's go Savachi in 11th, and then let's get Bowers, Wilson, and Reed up in the top 10. We don't need Savachi up there. Marvin the whoops. Lappers coming into play. Oh, that's the first time Marv's gone inside after the whoops. And then it sets you up on the inside for the next turn as well. Yeah, Marv's struggling in the sand because of his goggles. I feel like Marv's got something going on with his goggles, man. Every single time. The one lap that he got he went outside and lost time. And then he came around, got close again in the whoops. And then after the finish line, he went in right behind Cooper, and it was like a shovel of sand got thrown in his face. I feel like that might have wrecked his goggles. He might have tried to pull really quick and just pulled all of them off.
All gone at once, maybe.
Yeah.
And he's been hammered every lap too.
Every single lap. Ken, you need to get Plessinger, man. At this point, you cannot be getting beat by Plessinger. Nothing against Plessinger, but he has to beat him. Like, you have to be getting on the box.
He's had a bad run through there too, by the looks of it. Got held up the back marker.
Is that Alessi in front? Dude, that's just yeah. That's gonna struggle to get that. Oh, there we go. Plessinger just jumped right as I said that.
That's sad.
That needed to happen, but Ken, if you did not, if that didn't happen, like that would have been tough to get Plessinger. He instantly pulled a couple seconds then. So Marv's got past Baggett. No, he hasn't. Has he?
Nah, he's dropped well back.
That's Coop. Sorry.
Great right Baggett.
Man, if Baggett's got 6 minutes to work here, dude. These are the tracks where lappers really come into play, because a lot of the lines are going away, and these dudes that are at the back, they're just in survival mode. Like, they're not charging, they're taking the easiest line they can. It's going to be hard.
Look at that sand section.
Yeah, I love that shit.
There's just one line pretty much through it. We've seen Marv trying to run that second outside line, which obviously hasn't worked.
But that's the thing though, is you get you run the inside, you're gonna get filled in, potentially ruin your goggles.
Yep.
You run the outside, it sucks.
Yeah.
Tomac has come from 7th. Where did he start? He was 13th on the first lap.
I think he got 13th.
Yeah, so he's 13th to 7th. That's not good enough. Bro, this is so big for Cooper. This is momentum swing. The guy that wins Atlanta is always going to be there at Vegas, if obviously injuries and stuff going out of the equation. But holy dude, this is massive.
Yeah, 9 rounds in, he's won over half the rounds.
Ricky just said that Baggett's the fastest dude on the track. That's really cool. But Marv's still there.
And Marv's closed in a fair bit too. He was back about nearly 3 seconds from the leader. Now he's switched it back to under 2 seconds. He's obviously pulling it back.
Dude, this isn't a pretty win from Coop too. Like, he's led wire to wire, but I don't get the vibe that he's all the way comfortable. And the track's gnarly. Like that, he just made a mistake there. Yeah, he's really struggling in the whoops now. Yeah, he's not comfortable. If he can hold on and win this race, being this uncomfortable on the bike, then it's a huge statement. And he'll know it too. He'll know that he's going to go back to the truck. If Coop wins this, he's going to go back to the truck and walk in, take his helmet off and shake his head and be like, oh, boys, I got lucky. Like, I did not feel good.
No.
And if you win like that over the best dudes in the world, this is good for Coop too. These guys are really having a battle. But if you go into the shed after a win like that, you watch. He's going to take his helmet off and be like, dude.
It's a gritty win.
Yeah, that was a grindy win. If he gets it. We've still got 4 minutes.
Marv.
Fuck. It's rutted, man. Dude, Baggett could be a 2-time winner.
Now he's got a bit of space back to Marv. He might be on another charge here.
Yeah, that's what was really keeping Baggett off the back wheel of Coop then, was the fact that he had Marv right there. Like, you really can't take risks, yeah. You got to give it to Baggett, bro. Like, he's got the least personality of anyone of the top group. Like, he doesn't get attention. And he's always there, man. Like, he lets none of that shit. Like, all the superficial shit that we talk about, Baggett don't give a fuck, bro. He don't give a fuck. He just goes program there and does his... Oh, damn, Chad. What was that? I don't know. Coop's still there, dude. 3 minutes to go. 2-second lead. I honestly, on a track like this, it doesn't matter. Like, as you're within 4 or 5 seconds on a track like this deep in the main event, you've still got a chance. Dude, Marv could still win this race. Dude, I love Ricky in the booth, eh? I'm so pumped he's in there. Oh, I need to give us a time counter. 2 minutes 19. We're going to have to reverse engineer that one, probably. Oh, I feel like we could just use the audio to relate this. We're going to have to figure some tech stuff out here to get you this, guys. Coop looks like he's actually found a bit more of a rhythm now. 2 minutes to go. Baggett hasn't really been able to pull him in. He doesn't have the lappers in front of him. Like I said, though, like if you're within that time, well, 1.4. He just looks better, though. But I guess the whoops is where he's kind of struggling. 11 seconds down. That's not good. It's not like his start was that bad. Well, I mean, his start, he almost whole-shotted with Cooper. But, like, it wasn't like it was that bad. He just got behind Plessinger and just couldn't get around him. So there's obviously a comfort thing that come into play. Feel like Baggett's kind of settled into Cooper's speed now, man.
Yeah, it definitely looks that way.
Yeah. That's the most frustrating feeling. Like, you start catching a dude, and then you get there, and you get on the back, and you just can do nothing with it. Like, you just get stuck into that speed. I feel like that's what happened to Billy McKenzie when he raced in Australia.
Yep.
Like, he was so much faster than everyone the first few rounds, and then he just slowly started getting sucked into the pace, and it went from, like, killing everybody to just